Hey folks, my name is Dennis and you're watching Fishing Lake Country. Thank y'all for watching and thank you for subscribing. Hey guys, today in this video you're going to see some nice fish. I caught some good ones today, some good ones. Look, I've been looking for these good, big fish. They've been hard to find. Now, I've been catching some decent ones, but I caught some good ones today. It was the wind laid a little bit today, so I could get out and travel the lake. And I went down to an area I hadn't fished this year. And I rode around with my down imaging. And I started seeing marks of fish. I said, well, let's hope they're crappie because they're off the bottom. You know, they're suspended. So I stopped, put the LiveScope down. You're going to see the rest of the story. I spent the whole day in one little area. Well, I didn't leave the house now, guys, till 11. I done some editing this morning, waited for it to warm up. It was 25 degrees this morning. Okay? Again, we're going through these little cold spells. It rains, it warms up to the 60s, 55. Then we have these little cold fronts afterwards, where it's only 25 at night and then like 35 to 45 during the day for a couple of days, and it starts going back up. It got to 50 today. So you got to figure them out. When the weather's like that, every day is a new day. You got to start over. I'm going to show you how I figured them out and what I caught them today, guys. Watch the video. Hope you enjoyed. At the end, I'm going to share with you exactly what these baits are. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy these clips. I'm swimming from the right, running together. Well, I'm actually trying to move the boat to the fish. Got my bait right by him there now. No reaction. That was my bait that came by. It's just enough wind today to be a nuisance. The fish you see at the top of the screen, I got him on. It looks like a pretty nice one. I'm telling you guys, this stained water and being cold, it was 25 degrees last night. He ain't acting like a crappie, is he? I miss holding him right now. I might reel him, just hold him. It's a crappie. Wow, it's a crappie. He was fighting hard. I just said in my last video, I was editing videos this morning, guys. I had the 2 videos before I left the house. That's part of it too. It's the part that y'all don't see. Wow. Y'all see me fishing. Gosh, what a crappie. Oh my gosh, what a crappie. Y'all don't see me sitting down at the computer editing videos at night and all kinds. I was up 6:30 this morning doing that. This is that bait, guys, I made. I have a spinner bait. Wow. Gosh, guys. He's about 2.4, 2.5. Whew. Alright, I'm going to take a picture of him real fast with my phone, okay? Alright, guys. He mad. What a nice fish. Guys, I finally got one. I'm going to tell you what. Y'all going to say, well, Dennis, you've been saying that in all your last few videos. These fish are spooky, man. If they hear the trolling motor run, I cannot run the spot lock. If we get within 25 feet of the boat with the spot lock on, he's not that big. If they get within 25 feet of the spot lock, they turn and run. I see them turning and running. So I'm going to bring him around. We'll pick him up. I don't think he's that big. Y'all going to say, he's a nice one. He is a nice one. He is a nice one, guys. He ain't the monsters. He ain't the, he's not the 14, 15 inches I've been catching. He's probably 9.5. On that wild looking thing. He's about 9.5, but still, hey, I'll take him. I threw that rascal a bunch of times on this handmade bait. Got a little bit of Malibu blue in it. Got that one, guys. Now, it's been about 5 minutes since that last one. This is the closest ones I've caught together. He was way out there, and I just kept pitching at him. I'm using this long rod, underhand pitching it. He was like 35 feet out there, and I was swimming it by him on the scope. I don't know how big he is. He's just throwing a fit. I'm just holding on. He's in open water. He's hooked. If he's hooked good, I'm just reeling it slow. He's not that big. I'm just reeling it slow, pulling him to me. Letting him wear himself out a little bit. Alright. Well, he's a nice fish. Then this is got so many clothes on, guys. It was so cold this morning when I took off. I got so many clothes on that and eating too much makes me gap for air when I bend over. He's 9 15/16. Alright. Bam. Alright, guys, y'all ain't gonna believe that. This was the next cast. Well, he's a baby. I seen him. I pitched it out there, and I was reeling it back, and I seen him falling. And I thought, he ain't very big. And then a little black on him. Then he hit it. No, he's pretty, buddy. That thing's as big as you are. Fish right there. I bait right on his head. Paying attention to it? I don't think he paid any attention to it, did he? Yeah, he turned around and went the other way. he turned around and went going away from us now. So that's what happens sometimes. Get a bait in front of them, bounce it a couple times, they turn around and leave. Gosh, guys. There he comes. Keep him out of that trolling motor. This crappie, I threw at him, I bet you a dozen times. He followed it. Then he started going away from the boat. He got out there away from the boat, and I thought, I'm going to try to keep throwing at you as long as you're within casting distance. So I just kept pitching at him. He'd act a little interested, and he'd swim away. And he's a decent one. There was a big one, guys, that was with him earlier. I mean, he was he lit up the scope twice as much as this one did. And y'all see that nasty hook I got in this thing? He hit this bait and I moved him. He was on like only about 2 foot under the water. They were up getting sun. And I hit him, moved him, loaded up the rod, and he come off. He's about, he's probably 9 3/4, maybe 10, but I think he's under 10 a little bit. Bam, going. Oh, ugly. I'm gonna stay with it. It seems to be getting the bites today. I've tried a few other things, but gosh, I think they can see it because how big this body is in the staying water. I think that's the whole 9 yards. They can see it. Now it's an 1/8 ounce. And I got the collar cut off, so it's less than an 1/8, but it was an 1/8 ounce. And I'm using this long rod, and I'll go up and I'll show y'all what I'm doing. Alright, there's a fish right there under 30. What I'm doing, I'm lining up my scope arm over here with it. Now I'm going to underhand pitch it at him. And he's going to the left, it looks like. And I lost him. Now he's going to the right, I found him. Okay, then I'm going to underhand pitch it at him. Okay. I'm going to open my bail. I'm going to open my bail, and I'm going to go ahead and pitch it at him. Right, here comes the bait. Now I'm going to reel it right over to him. See the bait coming at him? Alright, right there it is, right at him. Nothing. See, he come right past him. Now I'll keep throwing it at him as long as you let me stay within casting distance of me. Alright guys, you ain't going to believe this. My camera has a tendency when I cut it off to put new batteries in it to go to photo. I'm doing something wrong. Look at this crappie. I just caught him on a kayak, and I was telling y'all the whole story. That's what I caught him on. I seen these 3 fish over here, and they was up suspended. And my old bait I've been throwing, that big bait, it sinks too fast. Look at that fish. And so when I threw it at them, they didn't have a chance after it. I'm sorry guys, I didn't get him. I thought I had the whole 9 yards, and when they, let's go weigh this one. when I thought I had the whole 9 yards, that I looked down to net him. Oh, here we go. All right, the other one I caught this morning, he's 2 pounds. He's 2 pounds even, guys. The other one I caught this morning was just a touch over 2 pounds. What do y'all think of that? All right, I'm gonna release him. Let me get a picture. Okay, guys, I took a picture of my phone. I don't think I heard her. Oh no. Oh no. He got in the trolling motor. What you don't want a fish to do, I got a little bit of him on the other camera when I was fighting him. I was trying to get the camera on sooner. There's another one of those I've seen way out there. Yeah, it's a decent one. Got in that trolling motor too, didn't you, buddy? He's a decent one. Oh yeah. He's not a 2-pounder. Isn't that funny? How you catch a 2-pounder, then every fish after that's a little fish, right? No, guys. That's how we get a little spoiled, don't we? I lost my contact. Alright, guys, I was casting them on that bait. No, I still got it on there. I was casting them on that bait that I made. I showed y'all earlier. Now, what I've done is I've switched with the situation. The hook's catching. See, what they're doing now with the sun shining, it's supposed to be in the high 40s today, which is the warmest day we've had since last Monday. About 6 or 7 days. There you go, guys. He's about a 12-incher. He might make 13. He might make 13. Let me get over here where I can let him go. Bam. All right, here's what's my theory is happening. This sun's hitting the water. It's warming up. The water's stained. The top layer is picking up that sun. So these crappie are starting to move up in this top layer. So that's why my technique's changed. There's another one. No, that's a baitfish. Yeah. Here's one right here. See right there? He's 8 feet down. Well, I lost him. There he is. He's 8 feet down, 25 feet out. That's what I'm doing. I'm spotting him and then throwing at him. He's moving to the right pretty fast because I'm drifting too. But I'm spotting those guys with the depth finder like that, pointing my handle to them when I spot them, and then I see how far it is. At the top it says how many feet it is. He's out there now. If I can find him again. My minnows a little tore up here. This Kitech, if y'all have never used him, it's a great bait. He's at 35 feet. I don't think I have it. So then I'm throwing at him like that, and I can see my bait once in a while flicker. You know, the shape of it, there'll be a little spot. Closer it is to the boat, the easier it is to see. If I can't see it, I've cut it down. He's about 8 feet. All right, I'm gonna start reeling. And I just reel slow. And I've caught some doing that. Now I see my bait. Now I can see it on the depth finder there. So and it's nowhere near the crappie. Now I see it ain't nowhere near the crappie. I come on in and make another cast. That's what I do. But I try to bring this by him as many times as I can. Sometimes it's 5 or 6 times. That crappie I just caught, I came past him about 4 times, and the 4th time he grabbed it. So that's what you got to do. Wow. Make sure it's recording this time, guys. I went through this last time and it wasn't recording. I'm gonna say it's a lot to do besides fish, guys. When you're trying to make videos. I'm trying to deal with the wind here, run 2 cameras, and still catch fish. The catching fish part is I enjoy all of it. The catching the fish is probably the easiest part sometimes. He's just throwing a fit. If he's big as he's acting like, we're gonna get to see him here in a minute. I haven't seen him yet. Oh yeah, he is a nice one. No wonder. He was just a blob out there. Oh my gosh. This cove is oh my gosh. God, no wonder he was fighting so hard. Gosh, you gotta love it. Come here. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I picked the right place. This is the first time I've been here this year. Oh my gosh. What a crappie. Look at that thing. Look at the belly on that thing. Gosh. Can y'all even imagine that? Gosh. I'm gonna weigh this in real fast. 2.1, guys. He weighs 2.1. And this scale weighs in tenths. You all know that's a Mercury scale? It weighs, so each tenth, he went off. Each tenth, in other words, it goes to 9/10 and goes back to a pound, right? Wow. Wow. Great day. He was 25 feet out there and he started running toward me, so I had to reel. I like for him to wear himself out before I try to put him in the boat, if you know what I mean. Wow. Oh, this is a nice one too. Let's let him take his time. Let him take his time. He ain't hurting anything. As long as you got him hooked. Wow, great time of day. Whew, what a day. Guys, if you catch a 2-pound crappie, that's definitely nice. But when you catching crappie like this, and you get into a school like this, oh my gosh, they're scattered here. I mean, they're just, I'm running my trolling motor. Like I said, I've covered a lot of ground. I got the other one back there. I'm just kicking off my trolling motor, looking for them. When I see them, I stop and start throwing. That's a good 15-inch crappie right there. Woo! Alright. Bam! Hey folks, I caught some nice fish today. Had a great day. Here's this little handmade jig, okay? Blue Malibu on it. It's an 1/8 ounce with the collar cut off. I made it from a Zoom split tail trailer bait skirt. See? I took and cut that off. That's what made the back of it. And this made the front of it. I cut a piece of that off with the body. I got a video on how to make a hot dog jig. And that's all this is a hot dog jig, and I added some Malibu. I didn't want it to be solid chartreuse. You could add white, you know, whatever color. I just added blue because the water's so stained. I had that on a 10-foot jig rod with 6-pound test. The other thing I was throwing was this Kitech, a little swim bait head, okay? It's 2-inch, and I had it on a 7-foot rod, 4-pound test. That's a President Pflueger reel. Now let me tell you what the situation was, guys. In the morning, it was 25 last night. The water temperature dropped. So in the morning, they were hugging the bottom. They were 2 foot off the bottom, sometimes 3, and less. And I could take this on that jigging rod, pitch it out there to get to the bottom fast. It was this 1/8 ounce, and I could bounce it around, and they'd pick it up. All right? As the day went on and the sun was beating the water, it got to 50 today. And as the sun was beating the water, I noticed they started coming up in the water column. Okay? And they got up to where I could see them in 3 to 5, 6 foot out there. So when that happened, I would line one up with the LiveScope. I said, he's out there at 30 foot. I would throw this out to him, let him drop to the depth he was, and swim it by him. And I would try to get it so when I swim it by him, the jig would disappear amongst the color. You know, the color of the fish is a big yellow blob or blue blob or whatever color. I think I had it on blue today. I was trying to see if it shows up better in the shots. And I'd bring it by so the jig was part of the fish, and I could see it come past the fish. I'd go back in, throw it again. I threw at some of them 10, 15 times maybe, if they would let me, before they move on. They were very spooky. If the trolling motor run and they got too close to the boat, I'd see them dart off. One time I laid the reel down and just dropped it to grab another rod. I looked up, I seen the fish, he was gone. He heard me change that on the boat, heard the reel rod drop on the boat. I mean, I just dropped it and went, that's how spooky they are right now. So you had to be quiet. You had to walk. Sometimes I had to take it off spot lock and let the wind blow me around. And a couple times I thought, well, I got to run the trolling motor. And I had it down like on 3 or 4 power. And as soon as I put my foot on the trolling motor and come on, I see them take off. So it makes it very tough when it's spooky like that. But I caught some. And the most of them I caught were 30, 35 feet from me. And that's what was working best. But I could see them out there this evening, and they moved that column. If I could throw it past them, reel the bait past them, I could see them turn and grab it. Okay? And I just, multiple casts I've had to. I had 1 or 2 that hit the first time. Okay? So, you know, you just had to find one that was interested. That's what it's all about. So, okay, there's a tip for you guys. When the fish is tough, you can jig on the bottom. But if you got a cloud, dirty water, and the sun gets shiny, get a warm day, they go come up getting that sun. And that's what they were doing, getting up in that top layer where you could feel that heat. And then I went to a swim bait. If you never try these Kitechs, guys, they're great. Okay? You've never tried them? They're great. Hey guys, this is Fishing Lake Country. We caught some fish today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Fishing Lake Country.